Lines have officially shut down for the night at the newly launched emergency data breach call center. The live assistance resource coming online less than 48 hours after Rhode Island state administrators announced the major data breach involving state benefit recipients. The night team's Erin Coogan joins us live in the studio tonight. And Erin, from the response this hotline today received, it's clear that residents still have so many questions regarding how the breach is going to impact them.
Yeah, well, Sam, in the first few hours of the hotline's launch, callers reported 30, 40, even 60-minute wait times to actually reach a representative. And what we've learned tonight, too, is that there are still so many potentially impacted individuals who are still in the dark, just learning tonight that their personal information has been compromised.
Extremely concerning. I didn't realize the scope.
For Providence resident Gail LaFond, after only briefly hearing word of a data breach within the state benefit system, she admits she was only slightly concerned for her and her husband's risk of being targeted.
Part of it's my fault. I didn't see the news as much as I should have. I work a couple of jobs, so I'm not sitting in front of the TV and watching the TV.
Her husband, a current benefit recipient of several state services within the Rhode Island RIBridges system.
He has Medicare, he has Medicaid, and he also receives SNAP benefits.
State administration confirming this weekend hackers now have access to full files of sensitive information stored within the system. While this includes things like banking information and social security numbers.
That's like my life right there. When it comes to my social security number, everything.
It also includes usernames and passwords that allow foreign access into EBT funds. One of the recommended safeguards suggested by the state has been to freeze all credit and EBT cards to prevent access to your state benefits.
Very upsetting. That's especially at this time of year.
But as Providence Price Right employee and SNAP benefit recipient James Johnson explains, freezing your card is a luxury not many can afford.
It's very tough right now. So it helped these people get what they need for the kids that come and shopping, and that's how they survive.
Frustration surrounding the lack of information about the situation shared by many we spoke to tonight. Meanwhile, a newly launched call center was supposed to serve as a lifeline for potential victims to get their questions answered. But the response on social media telling a different story. One benefit recipient writing, quote, after waiting 1 hour to be connected with a rep, they did not offer much explanation other than what has already been stated. Don't waste your time calling. Clearly, they don't have any information as of now. Now, we reached out to state administration asking how much volume they actually saw throughout the day and whether they'd be expanding operators according to the need. We have not yet heard back. The emergency call center will now be open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. indefinitely. That number can be found on our website at turnto10.com. Live in studio, Erin Coogan, NBC 10 News, Night Team.
All right, thanks so much, Erin. In the meantime, Rhode Island officials are urging residents to take action to protect their data. And here's what you can do right now. You can monitor your credit. If you're seeing suspicious activity, then you should freeze it. You can also lock your credit. So if someone tries to take out a loan, it will be stopped. Officials say also check your passwords.
Simply just having your username and your password is not enough. Having a long password is actually ideal. Having something that is, 4 letters or 6 letters long, unfortunately, in this modern society is not sufficient. Those are easily broken and figured out.
You can also try multi-factor verification. When you log in, a separate one-time code will be sent to your phone to confirm it's actually you.